The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River and Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Today, we've got a good one on tap in the AFC North, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. We are set to go. Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now Jackson apparently a little unsure of things, so he'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play action. It's Jackson rolling to his right. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 13 yards on the game's opening play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The tackle there by Jermaine Pratt. The 4-3 defense there did its job, funneled things right to the middle linebacker.
If they do a nice job of playing team defense, everyone takes care of their responsibilities. That allows that guy in the middle to do his job, which is search and destroy.
Well, that's complete to the fullback, Ricard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to guys playing defense, because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Here's 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the 1st, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Jackson. The swing pass here to Edwards. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Jackson dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a 1st down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From from the gun, it's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. Jackson being chased out left. Throw over to the running back, Gus Edwards. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. A 5-yard pass on first down and another 5-yard connection there. They'll run here with Edwards. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Edwards, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on third and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Three tight ends up front here, third and goal. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number 1.
It should be number 1, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they have that one sniffed out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
11.
On second down, Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Burrow changing the look. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Down the left sideline. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there for Cincinnati. 43 yards. Now they'll change things up.
They gotta go, gotta go.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 11 more on that one and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here.
Here we go.
And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And Burrow going to throw again. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there.
12. 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that. Charles's defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside.
And looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. First down now, but that clock rolling.
11.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
And Burrow's saying, let's go, let's go.
11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow escaping the pressure right. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
Burrow going to keep it himself.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from moving out in front in the final minute of the half.
Evan McPherson for the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. No run back here for Duvernay. Touchback out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. To throw is Jackson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Logan Wilson.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go,
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Flush to his right. To Mixon on the check down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 3rd down, Burrow. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Fourth down, but Burrow stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. That is incomplete.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides. And there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Burrow will throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 37. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This is caught. It's Boyd. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Here we go. 11 MT.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Patrick Queen got in there to stick him. He gets the sack. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take-down type of a play, didn't it, Gardner?
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now Burrow going to change things up. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr. from 10 yards out. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And got his man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Nelson Aguilar, 74 yards. And the Ravens are back within a couple of the lead.
Hey, when you're thinking about your opening drive in the third quarter, you're thinking about exactly that, putting together a drive. But instead, what did we get?
Big pass downfield, touchdown. I thought, okay, just sitting back in my chair, let's get eased in, a couple runs. No, boom.
Yeah, forget the body blows, folks. Let's throw the big shot right now.
Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone, and those 2 points are going to tie the game. So they elect to pass there on the two-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll be taken down the net before he works it past the 50. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And now an audible here into something else.
On 2nd down, here's Burrow.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Burrow looking to pass. And this is caught at the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And quickly they get to the line. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
11.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 2-yard line.
Here's Burrow. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out.
On 2.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
They'll run here with Hubbard.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Daxton Hill puts it off.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Now it's Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to it? Maybe his rhythm is just off. He's got thrown off. He's going to have to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Touchdown, Bengals!
Jamar Chase,
30 yards.
And the Bengals have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead now up to 14.
after the touchdown. McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Jackson now. Throw caught by Flowers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Defensively here, you got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's first and goal.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows that throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Now Tucker to add the PAT. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21.
Ravens 21. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each ending in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down, now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. Had to get back into the game. Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack, or do you dial it back a little bit to try to protect this lead?
That answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, is it not?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
To about the 40-yard line. fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Gun.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
11, mighty. 11, 12.
Now it's Burrow. That is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. I'm surprised with the lead in a one-score game this late. They're even putting the ball in the air in that situation.
Almost makes me feel like the head coach might be second-guessing himself by not clicking on and saying, all we're doing is running it here. But give credit to the guys on defense. They made a play that they absolutely had to have to give themselves a chance to be in this game.
Jackson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Gtowncapp with a pick. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
Another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
11. Stop.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land.
On 1, ready?
Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
11.
I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. That'll be caught by Hill. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Jackson to throw. That ball's caught. Avalon right side. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
Here's Jackson. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
Boy, this crowd is on pins and needles now because anytime you see the ball heading for the end zone, you really hold your breath and they come out of their seats. That one falls incomplete.
12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10. Jackson.
toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure, and if you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Throwing. Jackson.
Steps away to his left. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Tucker now for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
This is 1st and 10.
11.
Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. Looking deep here for Chase.
And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Returned it.
Now Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get the midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down.
Jackson to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Throwing now is Jackson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go